Hi.
Surprise! We're on time. Like, right on the nose.
We are live as hell.
Yeah, this is good. We are on time. People start popping in soon once they get their notifications. Or
once they know.
So, I feel like, there we go. I feel like you're a
once
little...
Once the hell that is their phone gives them a notification, we will own them.
Okay.
They are ours.
So...
They dedicate their souls to us.
Shall I open the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello and welcome, everyone. It is Thursday, August the 19th, 2021, and this is episode number 65 of the podcast. I am Jen. This is my son, Dan, and the podcast is just about whatever we want to... Okay, whatever we want to talk about. Sometimes it's news things. Sorry, there's a cat hair right there. It's driving me crazy. Sometimes it's news about Great Adventure. Sometimes it's just general Disney news, things like that. Whatever we want to talk about, we just try
Sometimes I'm just let off the chain, you know?
We try to bring you guys good information, and then we usually have a bunch of nonsense happen.
Having this all been said, I'm waking up. Oh, wait. No.
Oh my gosh. Please just do whatever it is
you're doing. Welcome to the podcast! Yeah!
Okay. That was very loud.
Yeah!
Pretty loud and annoying.
Lil Wayne.
So, Dan, how's your day?
I just woke up. I don't know what you're talking about. How's your day been? The 10 minutes you've been alive, that is. Right back at you, Jen.
That's weird because I'm your mother.
Yeah, I know.
I can't.
I love
okay, so
I love when I do the co-anchor.
How about what you drinking tonight?
Well, as you can see, I have a sparkling Dr. Pepper from... I've had this appraised at approximately $1,200, though that's purely because it's not been quite aged as far as most would like in the collector space.
Okay, whatever. I'm drinking sparkling ice. This one is coconut pineapple, so kind of like a pina colada. No alcohol, so it's very delicious.
We both have to introduce our drinks as if we're like wine aficionado. Yeah, exactly. This is a 47 Dr. Pepper. It has been appraised at approximately... Actually, I'll do it for both of us next time. We'll just show off the drink and
This has been appraised at like $1.
You're poor.
Actually, I think it's under $1.
Only $100. Poor talk.
Okay, so... I do have some Disney news that you probably don't know yet.
Before that, if you guys do enjoy the podcast, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ring the dang bell that ruins our lives when you don't press it. Press that bell. Do it.
But the most important thing is subscribe, please.
And also, let us know what you have in your cup, what is in your bag, what is in your mouth in general.
What's on your plate?
Well, no. We don't care about plates around here. If you're a plate user, you're gonna die.
No.
I just named something that's like pretty general to everyone. Just, if you use a phone, you're gonna get cancer. All right.
Okay, he did not make those comments, so you will ignore them. You should just ignore those
he didn't
comments.
Could you imagine if I actually didn't say anything though? You would just sound like a psycho. He didn't make those comments.
Okay,
just ignore them.
So let me get to this news, and since you don't know about it, you can tell me what you think about it.
Ooh, fancy.
Now I'm just going completely based off of memory.
Ooh.
So Disney announced, I believe yesterday.
I think I do know this.
That you can still give me your thoughts.
Yeah, fast passes. Is that where you're going?
Yeah, partially.
Okay.
So at D23, back in, I think it was 2019 was the last D23, and they had announced the Genie and Genie Plus. So this Genie app was supposed to come out. Well, it is coming out this fall sometime.
I was unaware of.
And so what's going to happen is the Genie app is actually going to be within the My Disney Experience app. And it's supposed to make your planning a little easier. It sounds like it's going to be maybe a little more user friendly than the My Disney Experience app is.
So it's less of an app and more of an additive now?
Sort of.
Okay.
Because they are calling it an app, which is strange to me. But anyway.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
So, so the Genie portion is, it'll tell you, like you supposedly you're going to put in your preferences, and it's going to tell you, hey, right now Space Mountain has a 10-minute wait.
That's kind of cool.
And then, you can, well, it's cool unless you're at Big Thunder Mountain. You're not necessarily going to run from one side of the park to the other, and then it tells you, hey, by the way, Splash Mountain has a 5-minute wait, and then you're going to go from there all the way back. Like,
yeah, but the My Disney app already uses GPS functionality, so I'd assume. We don't know that for sure. If it's going to say, hey, this is near you or whatever, we don't know that for sure yet. Well, I would assume what they're basically going to do. We'll use Magic Kingdom for an example. If you're over at Splash, it'll have like a slider for like don't show me rides that are
I think it'll show I also think it'll do, because Universal has an app where you can tell it, I don't want to see any wait times above 30 minutes.
That's interesting.
So then when something will drop below that 30 minutes, it'll appear on your list again.
Oh.
That kind of thing.
That's smart. I like that.
So the thought is that it may do that. The other thing that it may do, which is very interesting, it might try to direct people. Now, this is provided that people follow the app and do like what the app is suggesting you do. But we're thinking, and by we, I mean me and some other vloggers that have been talking about it. I've been trying to catch up with everybody to see what their thoughts are. But it seems like maybe if people were to follow the app, that they could disperse crowds based on this. And they would be able to tell 25% of the people to go to Adventureland, 25% to go here. So if everybody's following it, you've got those crowds dispersed, and wait times come down a little bit because of that.
That'd be both scary and impressive.
It's freaking cool. It's freaking cool.
That'd be really impressive. But that's assuming that everybody installs that, goes through it. Like,
well, most people I think have it. So, and of course, it can also do your dining reservations and all of that stuff. You can mobile order with it. So.
I don't know why they wouldn't just.
So, well, here comes. Let me get all of it out. So now, what they're also going to have in there is the Genie Plus. Now, the Plus is what you're going to pay for,
right? Indicated by the Plus.
So. What will happen in Disney World will be, if you want the Genie Plus, did I say Disney Plus or Genie Plus?
You said Genie.
Okay, so if you want the Genie Plus and everything that comes with that, it is $15 per day per person. So basically what that's coming with is fast passes, but they're calling it the lightning line or something. And so you'll be able, I don't like the lightning line thing, but anyway,
it's just paying for fast passes.
So let me finish everything out.
Yeah.
So for $15 per day per person, you will be able to get so you'll be able to go into the park. Now, if you're staying on property, it's my understanding you will be able to reserve your first lightning line pass, whatever. Let's say fast pass. At 7 a.m, you'll be able to reserve your first one.
Oh, that's
you can only reserve one at a time. So once that one is used, then you can go into the app and reserve another one. And here's the kicker. Here is the kicker, and there's a few other things that I still have to explain, but let's say now one of the rides that was given as an example is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. If you want to do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, there is no lightning line for that. There is, but there's not. You can't, that doesn't come with your $15. If you want to skip the line on that one, you're going to pay an additional fee. And let's say you want to park hop over to, Hollywood Studios and do Rise of the Resistance because you couldn't get a boarding group. You're going to pay for that extra. That is not
Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So for the premium rides, you're going to pay an additional fee on top of that $15.
Oh.
So there's that. Now here's an issue that I thought of. Well, I'll tell you what. How about if you give me your thoughts, and then I'll give you one issue that I thought of that I thought,
this is nothing but problematic. What the hell, Disney? I was actually...
Why do you say it's problematic?
Fast passes have been free for God knows how long.
Okay, at Disney World, not Disneyland.
True.
Disneyland, they had Max Pass, which you could do. Basically, it was the same thing. It was $20 per day per person, which is what they're doing in Disneyland on the Genie Plus.
Yeah.
And you got to make one at a time. And
I'm aware of that, but still, like... That's just...
Well,
that's
I mean, they're
upsetting,
just...
to say the least.
Disney was the last theme park to charge for some sort of skip the line.
Yeah.
They are the very last ones to do it.
But at the same time, that's what made you guys so...
I know.
Cool.
However...
And also, the other thing I'll say, I wouldn't have nearly as big of an issue with this if you weren't charging an extra for premium ride.
For the premium.
That's kind of scummy.
I agree to a point.
And I
understand.
More importantly, is that Avatar ride on that?
We don't know yet.
Because if don't know, I will be pissed.
But I will tell you that that's probably the case. However, so when we went in January, there were no fast passes. At this time, there are still no fast passes. Lines were moving fantastically.
Yeah.
We were able to get on that at the end of the night, and it was perfectly fine.
I don't have an issue. If you just took away the fast passes, I wouldn't have an issue with that necessarily. I'd be kind of bummed out, but I wouldn't have an issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a kind of an issue with just charging for them in general, because like they were free for so long. You're not hurting for money, Disney.
Well, since the pandemic, they lost a lot, so they're trying to regain it.
Yeah, I hear you.
But this has been coming for a long time too.
I know. But then upcharging again?
Well, do you know what they're doing in Paris? Do you know what they're already doing in Paris?
Paris, I don't know.
They are already charging for to skip the line. Mm-hmm. They're already charging per ride. And all of the rides are different. This is how Paris is doing it. All of the rides are a different price. So so actually Disney World is actually giving you a deal.
Actually, hold on. Time out. That I might be less opposed to if every single ride was an individual different price per se, because here's
but
the
some
thing.
of them are $20.
Oh,
for one ride.
I might disagree with the prices. But here's the thing. At least if you did that, then I couldn't be upset about you charging 2 separate prices for premium rides. I wouldn't necessarily be able to be upset about that because every ride is already different. The kiddie rides come way cheaper, kind of a deal.
Well, what they're also doing, obviously, is a lot of the fast pass things are going to go away. So like certain shows and things like that they had fast passes for, that's going to go away completely because you don't need any of that. You don't need a skip the line for a show.
Yeah, you don't. Which I'm surprised they kept that long for certain things.
I mean, they may say, okay, well, if you want to sit on the hub grass to watch the fireworks, we're going to charge you for that. I don't care. Go ahead, charge them, because I'm not sitting there. That used to be a fast pass area. But hey, they can do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't care. Because, and here's the thing, is you can still stand in the standby line. And we don't know how many people will actually utilize this.
Hold on. I didn't even think I was going to bring this up, but didn't we have a conversation a while ago that I never got any resolution to on whether or not they're getting rid of Phantasmic?
Phantasmic's not going anywhere.
Oh, thank God.
No, that's not going anywhere.
If you touch that show...
Oh, that's not going anywhere.
I will murder.
Nah.
My eyes will go...
No.
My eyes will go glazed over black.
Yeah, no. Phantasmic's not going anywhere. Okay. So...
I wouldn't mind if the guy rated Tower of Terror.
No.
I just want to see the reaction. Although, can we get like one or two more rides? All right. Pitch meeting. Give us one ride in each park that's the equivalent to Rock and Roller Coaster. And maybe give us one more in MGM.
Well, they are getting... I don't know how fast each of them will go, but you're getting one in Epcot and you're getting one in the Magic Kingdom. You're getting 2 new coasters.
That are like big boy coasters?
Tron, yeah. Tron and then
Guardians
of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
I didn't know Guardians was going to be like that.
It's going to be a launch. The launch is a backwards launch.
Oh, you did tell me that.
So it's going to be, I don't know what else it's going to do, but I know that the launch is a backwards.
I would like at least one more ride with loops and stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I more so meant was more...
Oh, okay. I don't know if Cosmic Rewind will have loops.
But Cosmic Rewind being a launch, I can kind of give it... If it's big boy enough, I can let it slide as...
Yeah, I mean...
Plus, it's honestly, Epcot could just use a little more oomph. Just a little bit. Not much.
Well, they're getting that and the...
area's great. They're getting the Ratatouille thing. They're getting Guardians. It's probably going to be about on par with the rest of the parks. Because it's mostly, like, you go around to the countries. That's what Epcot is. It'd be nice if, like, there's a little bit more in the ride department.
Well, I mean... I think they have a lot of rides at Epcot.
Yeah.
It's just everything is so spread out. And Disney
True.
isn't known Disney is not known for thrill rides. But can we get back to we got to get back to Genie. So with the Genie Plus, the thing that I was thinking was that, okay, let's say that you use one of the skip the lines. You pay the $15 for the day. And you use one of the skip the lines for, say, I don't know, Space Mountain or something, right? And let's say you get off of that and it's like, well, I want to go I want to go to Haunted Mansion. I want to use a skip the line for Haunted Mansion, which I don't know that they'll have it for that because it is an Omni Mover ride. But anyway, let's just say
real fast.
Or you want to go to Big Thunder. Let's say Big Thunder because more than likely they'll have that. So you click in there and there isn't anything available until like the evening. But this is 10 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to wait till 6 o'clock until I can skip another line.
So here's the other thing.
So I don't know if that's going to be an issue.
Here's the other thing I just thought of, that one, when you go to purchase it, they have to put some kind of disclaimer like this select group of rides.
Oh, you already know before you purchase it.
Yeah, like these are going to be the premiums. But we didn't even consider, what are the premium rides from Magic Kingdom?
I believe,
because I could see Space Mountain making that.
Seven Doors Mine Train
and Seven Doors
was an example, was used as an example. So I have to imagine, and that's purely based on the wait times, how they are. That ride is always backed up. Another one that could possibly be it.
Space Mountain.
Nope, Peter Pan. Because Peter Pan always has a long wait.
That always surprises me. Whenever we walk by Peter Pan,
Peter Pan is always packed.
Wait.
Except when on this trip we were able to walk right on. Like, but see, we also time it right, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, so for locals, they probably won't use this. For people like us,
they might be they might be forced to kind of sort of use it if it goes so according to plan that all these rides are roughly the same weight on that.
I think that some of them okay. So a lot of these locals, they're going to try it. I'm sure at least they're going to try it a couple of times so that they can, they can
make their assessment.
See, because they're all, and when I talk locals, I'm talking about the local vloggers down there. I'm sure that they're all going to use it to show people how it works and all of that. But I'm thinking, like, for people like us we've been going for years, and we try to go when it's the least crowded. I know what days are the most crowded at what parks.
Yep.
So we try to go when it's the least crowded to begin with. We know what rides to hit when. We know, like typically people will go one direction. And I'll say, you know what, like everybody heads towards Tomorrowland first. Let's go this way first instead, or whatever the case may be. We don't seem to have a huge problem with wait times. We really don't. Now,
except for like on like an Everest.
Right. Now, if it is something that, like, let's say Rise of the Resistance.
I just realized, are we plugged in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been plugged in.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like something like Rise of the Resistance, if we couldn't get a boarding group. Now, here's the thing. If we have to pay, because I'm pretty sure the way that I understand it is you have to pay the $15 for the day, and then you have to add on that ride.
Yeah, that's BS.
So you could potentially be paying $35 to ride this ride.
I hate that.
But I will say, if it's something that we really, really want to do and we cannot miss, and it is the only way to get in, I might do it.
I'd have a hard time doing the normal fast pass at that point. It'd be almost impossible for me to.
Yeah, I mean the regular one paying the $15. I honestly don't know.
I don't like it.
I don't know that I would do it. However, I could see doing it for a park like Hollywood Studios, because you literally have so you have Smuggler's Run, you have
real quick,
Rock and Roller Coaster, you have Tower of Terror, Slinky Dog Dash, the Toy Story Mania. There's 5, 6, 7. You have maybe 7 rides. And that is it in the whole park. So it might be worth that $15 for that day to be able to skip the line and get on these rides. In that park. That park.
I would just have a hard time doing it. Also, on the note, back on the Avatar bend for a second. What is the name of that ride? Because I know you know
Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage. You cannot. That is the one ride you physically cannot make a premium thing. Because here's the thing. That line is so damn long that you put a bathroom in the middle of the queue. If I have to get upcharged to skip the bathroom line, there's an extra
Well, you probably, I would imagine you would go in through the exit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But
is what I'm thinking.
but
How
I'm
they would
saying,
do it.
like-
It's still a long walk, though.
Oh, yeah. It's still a long walk. But my thing is, if that's a premium ride, there's extra issue because now I'm paying, so I don't have to wait in a 2-hour walk of a line, basically. But then I'm getting upcharged to skip the 2-hour walk. Thanks, Disney. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
that's
And we don't know if there will be upcharges in every park. I
would assume so.
I would assume that there would be.
I can see every park has at least one ride. I could see that happening easily.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right.
Fast
I'm
track.
pretty sure that Flight of Passage is going to be one. I'm pretty sure that you're
I'm
correct about that.
Positive. Which, by the way, yeah, if anyone's watching this and confused why I'm just kind of assuming, it's Flight of Passage. That line's long for a reason. Like,
Yeah.
and that's
Do
one
you
of those.
think Soarin' might be an extra?
That's a toss up for me. Because
See,
it fluctuates a lot.
I don't think it would be.
Here's a even
But I
better
believe
question.
that Ratatouille will be.
Here's a better question. Do you and that kind of brings me to this point. Do you think certain rides will be on and off that premium list?
I think that's a possibility.
Do you think winter's here, we don't need fast track on there?
I think that Ratatouille will be the additional. I think it'll
Thank
be
you.
the plus. Oh,
Keep talking.
that's so cute. What was I gonna say? Oh, I think the
Ratatouille
additional.
will be a plus.
Yeah, I think that the plus rides are gonna definitely be things that are new. So I think Ratatouille is definitely going to be one of them. I think when Guardians opens, that will be one, and that will probably stay one.
Yeah, I'll be insulted if Winnie the Pooh isn't one.
Well, it's been there for a while. It's
No,
not that new. It doesn't get that backed
Yeah, I
up.
was gonna say it's a kiddie ride. I'm not like.
But I think the Peter Pan definitely will.
Yeah,
I can
see
totally see that, and maybe the Haunted Mansion.
that. What if they
during
actually,
Halloween? I bet Haunted Mansion will be.
What if they had a system?
Jerks.
What if they had a system in
Jerks.
place where, to make sure things weren't just taken on and off, that for people's concerns, it was based off the type of ride. So like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train would meet the requirement because the way the car moved, like it has that rocking mechanic plus the speed plus this plus like there are certain requirements.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think they would do, but like could you see
What
them?
No, I think
Or,
what
like,
it's
if they-
going to be.
Let me rephrase this. They put all the coasters in a class system, and the top 2 classes out of like 6 or whatever get the premium passes kind of deal.
I think it's going to be, more what are the most popular rides? What are the things that have the longest lines? And these are the
Yeah.
things that you're going to plus that
Well, yeah,
that extra
it just
fee.
makes sense.
And because it's going to be tempting to some people. Some people, look, for the person who's coming there for the first time, for the person who only comes once every 5 years, and they're
Damn.
like, I didn't get to ride this last time. I have to ride it this time. Or, I want to do everything that I can.
I'm sorry.
In this part.
I just reread the dude's name and I misread it the first time.
Should we delete this?
No, you psychopath!
Why? All right, never mind.
What are
So
you, Hitler?
so
you
anyway-
cannot speak. Oh, you are
So-
for the Jews. No good. You die.
okay, so
Like-
yeah, we're not saying that name, but thank you so much for the comment.
That's so great.
So-
I thought it said Thunder Colt the
Well-
whole time, and
well- Oh my gosh.
No, because here's the thing. I know that joke. I know that joke, and it's so funny.
Okay,
yeah. I love that, man. That's great.
Okay, so, Mandy, what are you doing?
Don't do it, mother. What's wrong with
I
you?
was just looking. Mandarin. All right, she's stepping on things.
Oh my god. Oh,
So I mean, overall, like I don't see us really using it unless the crowds are ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't see us using it, but there'll be. I just feel bad for the group that kind of gets suckered into it.
Well, see, and like I said, I don't know that it's necessarily a suckering if it's your very first time and you want to get as much done as you can, or you only come every 5 years. Like, there are people who do that.
I feel like, well, yeah, every 5 years I can kind of understand. For the people that are coming for the very first time, I feel like they're the ones really being suckered into it.
But I don't really see it as a suckering, honestly. I really don't. I mean, because think about it, is when you go to Great Adventure, are people buying Flash Pass getting suckered? Do you view that way?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, see, we're not like.
I feel
we don't like Flags, we don't pay for stuff like that.
Six Flags, no, we don't. Six Flags, I feel is in a particular spot where you're not entirely being suckered, only because I know the group of people who are getting it are from like 7 states over. Like that's also a little bit different in their.
Yeah, I mean, I see all the time how
kind of like the person that goes to Disney every 5 years.
I see people all the time. Okay,
what are you doing, Tigger?
You can probably hear the cats having a disagreement. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Just keep talking.
So, no, I was just.
I know you were.
So. No, I see people all the time coming from 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours away, and they're like, hey, should I get the Flash Pass? Is it worth it? And it's like, well, how much do you want to do?
Also, also off topic for a second, because I've been meaning to mention that. Anyway, so last night, that one went up to the dog and started sniffing her.
Well, that's good.
Okay, I guess that doesn't get some response.
No, I know you were. I was just reading this.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. Yeah, and Disney
love to try Universal.
And Disney World isn't bad without the passes either. The Flash Pass or Fast Pass rather. I keep growing up. Skip the line.
That's actually a different kind of pass.
It wasn't. Flags. Yeah, but it wasn't. It wasn't bad. Everything moved so nicely, and everybody that I'm listening to now that's down there, they're like, the lines are still moving so quickly.
Here's the thing.
It's really nice without that feature.
Here's the thing. I'm really curious how many, like, when that's gonna stop being the case.
What do you mean?
Because I don't think as many people have been going.
No, it's been busy.
Okay.
It's been busy.
It just feels like, especially when we were down, it feels like there were. It wasn't as busy. When
we were there, it was not as busy, but the reservations
Food and Wine was going on, right?
No, that was the Festival of the Arts.
That's
same
what that was.
type of deal. Same type of deal.
Yeah.
No, that's because the capacity was lower when we were there. So
that's right.
But once they raised that capacity, it got busy, and everybody is still saying the lines are not that bad.
It's worth to go again.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking comments.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't know. That's
oh my gosh.
That's
so much at Disney World. It's very, very different than Disneyland. Very different. Now, I have not been. I just know from my own research and stuff like that. I would like to get to Disneyland sometime, but
I would.
That's an expensive trip.
I would love to get to Universal.
I wouldn't mind heading to Universal at some point.
I think that's just because, like.
But I feel like in order to do it right, Universal Orlando, you would need at least 3 days, I'm thinking, because you
Oh,
want
yeah.
1 day for each park and then another day to go back and get to everything that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
wanted,
yeah.
that you missed or wanted to do again.
I also just feel like, I don't know. I feel like Universal's in a weird spot for me because I hear a lot of people talk about it and they're like, yeah, I mean, it's fun. This ride is kind of questionable. The rest are great. And then you hear someone else bring up the same thing about a completely different ride. I feel like I've heard the same thing about every ride, but from different people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything's great. This one ride's kind of questionable. Next person, yeah, Harry Potter's kind of questionable, but everything else is great. Next person, Jurassic Park's kind of So I'm like, is everything there questionable, or is it really that subjective? Like, I'm really confused. I know, like, I this isn't one Universal, I don't think, but the Jaws ride is garbage. Like,
I thought that was gone now.
Oh, it is. But when it was garbage. Yeah, I don't know.
So, I mean,
I like this clown. But yeah, I don't know. Then it's incredibly underwhelming over. See, okay. That's basically the entire premise of what I've gotten from that park, is that it's underwhelming overall. So I'm like, I don't know, like, I want to go just to check it out, but I don't know if it's really worth it, because everyone's like, yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
It's I'll tell you what, that Velocicoaster looks really neat. That looks really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that looks really, really cool. I don't know. I mean, I had looked into it. I had looked into it one year, because we were thinking about, well, maybe we would take a day or two and go. So I looked at it, and the prices literally at that time. Now, I don't know how they've changed or whatever. This was maybe 5 years ago. And I was like, wait a minute. You want me to pay $150 a day? Are you kidding me? When at that time, Disney was 115 or 20 or something. I'm like, that's 1 day, like, times, 6 people. It's just a lot.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's just a lot. And when you want to go 2 or 3 days, Yeah.
I mean, hey, what's it called was great before SeaWorld was great before the animal cruelty.
Oh, I think SeaWorld is still fantastic.
Oh yeah, no, they're still I just,
And they actually have a new coaster that they're building at SeaWorld.
I don't think we've ever done a ride at SeaWorld. I think we've only ever gone and done the shows.
I think you're right.
It's so weird to hear the sentence.
When we were there, though, I mean, gosh, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
2011 or 12?
It's just
2011. It was 2011 when we went. That was the last time we were there. I think they may have had 2 rides.
Well, you know how I know we've never done the rides? Because when you mentioned that they were building a new coaster, it sent a shock through my system of like, what the hell are you talking about? They have 2
coasters, 1 water ride.
I'm like, it's SeaWorld. They don't do rides.
And then they changed the penguin exhibit to where you ride through it.
I mean, yeah, boycott SeaWorld, sure. I don't really care. It's not like I go every year. Or something.
I mean, we haven't been since 2011.
But yeah, no, they're pretty crummy. I agree. Although, if you want to do real good for animals, boycott PETA. Like, that's who you should be attacking. Hey, we're here to save animals. Did you tweet a hot dog at us? You're getting blocked. Also, we're getting murdered tons and tons of animals.
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
Oh, okay. So you know PETA, right? So, there have been a couple YouTubers I watch in particular that have tweeted literally just a picture of a hot dog at them, and they blocked their accounts because they tweeted a hot dog. And then it comes out that every animal they ever rescued from like this year to this year, they murdered. So, great job, PETA. Like, they're
I think you'll be all right with that kind of PETA. You'll be all right. It'll be fine.
I love our commenters.
It'll be fine. Really, it will be. So I mean,
also, I love the Hunger Games, so I can't really boycott PETA either. But
so yeah, I mean, so that's it with the newest Disney.
How many PETA things can we bring up? Can you think of another one? We got pita bread. We got pita.
You are a PETA. Anyway,
PETA.
So, dang it. Oh, I mean, just because we're on the Disney subject, more than likely our next Disney trip will be January of 2023.
Oh, nice.
I had considered going next fall, and now I don't know. I keep going back and forth, so I think sometime January of 2023, while the 50th anniversary is still going on, we will go at that time because I need.
Can we get your feedback on this? PETA from the Hunger Games. He a snack, right?
No.
He a whole snack.
No.
You right. He a whole snack.
Y'all are crazy.
What just
okay, the cat just
I'm gonna kill every animal in this building.
No, you are not.
One at a time.
All right, let me
slowly, painfully.
I need to call PETA.
PETA.
Oh my gosh.
That's more of like a Lois yelling at PETA.
Yeah, that's just that doesn't work.
Oh no, I can't do her voice at all.
So what else is up? Dan still has not heard back from Six Flags about his audition. He got one call, and then he's trying to call him back for 2 weeks and nothing. So guess what? His behind's going up there tomorrow.
Is that 6 or 2? It's 2, right?
2.
Yeah, I thought so.
What? 2 what?
PM?
No, 6. I thought you were talking...
You're giving me a headache.
6 p.m., but I would get there at like 5.
I'm like it's at 2, right? You're like 2 what? PM? Like I'm gonna go up there? Like what do you mean? Yeah, I mean,
What you doing, Paul? Hey, why you burping in the mic, man? What do you need, Paul?
I tapped on my phone. Also, Dan, you still need that.
No, I'm not doing that. Go away. Also, go call his phone.
All right, I'm gonna call your phone. Go listen for it. Your ringer better be on.
You're a dumb child sometimes. It should be, but it's not.
It better be. Yes. Go listen for it.
Yeah, why are you worried about if we're calling or not? You'll hear it.
Oh, there it's ringing. Okay.
Anyway.
I couldn't tell if it was actually ringing.
So,
Yeah, I can't hear it.
go check upstairs.
I won't be able to hear it if it was down here.
So go look upstairs anyway.
Yeah, like.
I know it's not in your room, Mom.
I hate everyone. Hey, do any of you guys need like an extra child? Or
now he says he hears it. He's hollering.
I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. It's so Huey. Oh, whoa. Yeah, because we need the ringer for the podcast. That's crucial that we all get good.
Is he going to answer it?
Please leave your message for
Redial. Let's go, baby. We gotta get this podcast stuff.
That was it?
If I ever called someone and they picked up the phone like that, I'm ordering several crucifixes. What the hell?
He just picked it up and was laughing. I'm like, why is he laughing like that?
That was demonic as hell.
Oh, I didn't think it was demonic. I just thought it was funny.
No, it's funny.
I was going to say something to him, but he's just laughing and he hangs up.
No,
he just hangs up.
That's funny, don't get me wrong, but in the context of like, you just call someone and that's how they pick up the phone, I'm calling the cops. If you called me tomorrow morning and I just pick up the phone,
you're not calling the cops if I do that to you.
And I said, if I did that to you and you didn't know who I was, you'd call the
I would
cops
know. I would know who it was
several times.
because it would say Dan. Right.
Right
there,
The
it
point
would
is,
say
if you
Dan.
just called like a stranger,
A random person.
or if like someone
They're
randomly,
not gonna call the cops. They're just gonna say whatever, man.
you'd be freaked the hell out if you got a random call.
I'd call the number back.
If you
Be
got
like,
ra-
"What's up,
If
man?"
you got a random phone call from someone.
Don't talk to me like that.
What? He said, "Don't talk to me like that," and then hung up. Does he have
That's
a
his-
podcast on the TV? Is that what's happening right now?
I don't know.
He's a little psychopath.
He might be.
Hold on. I'm gonna prove my point real fast. Actually, I've got a better way to handle.
What do you mean you're gonna prove your point?
Alright, this is a scam number that I'm about to call.
See, exactly.
Thank
He's
you
like,
for
see,
connecting.
I'd be like,
I am the virtual assistant for Margaret Smith with the Central Processing Center for Federal Student Loans.
what are you
The
doing?
purpose of her call was
It's
to
a
make
scam.
you aware that the new presidential Joe Biden administration
Why are you
supports
calling
for
it?
giving
I'm gonna
$10,000
prove a point.
in student
I'm
loan
gonna
debt
get-
per borrower,
I don't
as well as
care.
excuses borrowers
I just wanna
from
get to a
making
real
their payments in
person.
February, if not longer.
Could you not?
Using our automated technology,
What are
now
you
able
going to
obtain
do?
enrollment information
No!
based on your current situation.
Please stop it.
Use our AI automation and find the
Oh my
program
gosh,
you are
stop.
You will need to write down the website. I will also deliver a text
Could you-
message
could you
that will
just
provide a link
Nope.
to
hang
the
it up?
program
Nope.
benefits.
We're doing this live.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what he's doing. What are you
You sh-
actually gonna do?
You should know what I'm doing.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, was that one just auto? Oh, it just wanted to give me. Hold on.
Don't call people back. If they call during
Alright.
the podcast, that's
No,
different.
this
Like that
wasn't-
one time that it
Yeah,
happened.
that was funny.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, apparently that's just a dead number.
Yeah, because when they call from bogus numbers, you can't call them back usually. See, I told you.
Oh, these are clever scams. Most of them aren't.
Told you.
Well, a lot of times.
Because
you
they
can't-
don't want knuckleheads like you calling them back.
Well, most of the time they want
Thank
you.
you for connecting. I am the virtual assistant for Margaret Smith.
Most of the time.
Margaret,
Most of the time they want.
do you know her?
Are you okay? Jeez.
Margaret Smith?
Warranty services.
Hi,
Opt out
Tigger.
From our calling list, please press 1.
Say that again?
To something to be dropped from their calling list or something?
Because here's the thing. Most of the time they want you to call them back so they can scam you. Hold on.
Yeah, but
Oh.
most of those you can't call back though,
Yeah, well,
as you're finding out right now.
this is the only time I've never not been able to call them back. That's
Oh,
the funny part.
thank you.
I hate my life. Kill me, please. For the
Knock it
love of
off.
God, I want to die.
Don't be stupid. He's really stupid though. Oh no, here we go. Is this your favorite day?
Of the week!
I can't. I cannot.
Just beat it!
I'll tell you what, Thunder.
If
This
you
guy-
have a demon in your soul, I got you, brother.
This guy, exactly. So, this, stop it. Can I speak?
Are you
I'm-
denying me my truth?
I'm
right
speaking.
Now? You're denying my whole existence.
Stop! You're yelling.
It's
That
fine, no.
hurts.
No,
that
it's
hurts
fine
people's ears.
because the thing has.
It's-
a
I
level
don't think
cap
it's
on
fine.
It has a
So-
level cap on it.
Okay, you're scaring me. So, so
You're,
this guy
you're
and his
scaring me.
brother, his older brother,
Oh, David.
the two of them get together and start doing this nonsense back and forth, and I'm like in stitches.
we
It
should-
is hysterical.
We should have a video where it's just he and I
And-
doing an entire interview on each other,
And I
doing Michael Jacksonisms.
and the best part is I raised them both, so this is why they are the way they are. You know what? That would actually be fun. to video the two of you like just being
Yeah.
stupid.
Hey, brother.
I don't think that he would drive up here after work though to sit in on a podcast.
That was one of the funniest. We need to get him on podcast. That was one of the funniest things I think we've ever done, and I still can't remember why we did it.
I don't know either.
It had something to do with like the Big Belly Twins or something like that. It was just like,
exactly,
come here,
Thunder.
brother, I got bigger gut.
Stupid. And here's the thing: is I laugh at them both, so they just keep doing it. Oh man. One day that might get old, but I don't know.
It makes me weak in the knees.
Why is that so funny?
Could you imagine Michael Jackson moonwalking and going, "It's my favorite concert of the week. You're my favorite crowd. Woo!
Doesn't
Beat it. Just beat it."
This is what I mean.
If
Nonsense
you come
just happens.
If you come in closer, you will make drop the baby. I will drop the baby.
Stop it. He wasn't going to drop the baby. He was just going to wrap it up in a blanket.
That's somehow worse. Die! Suffocate!
I mean, well, the kid was all wrapped up in
You're
a
gonna
blanket.
die!
I can't.
Starts wrapping it in a cocoon of death.
Well, I mean, I didn't say that.
Yeah, but it just kind of... He wasn't gonna kill it. He was just gonna wrap it up in a coffin.
Yup, you were absolutely right. Alright. Okay, now it's beyond nonsense at this point. Do you have anything real to add? What was that? You know what? If you don't get this job at Six Flags, you really need that. You shouldn't say that.
I already told them I'm a serial killer. So.
If you don't get this job at Six Flags, you really need to go get a job because
if I don't get this
you're
job at
killing
Six
me.
Flags, I'm gonna move to Hollywood and become a crack addict.
No,
Oh,
you're not.
my bad. I mean cocaine. As a
No, you're
dignified
not.
gentleman.
Oh, speaking of that, where's Rachel?
Yeah, that's exactly what made me.
Last week, her cocaine comments.
That
I'm
was
like,
so
what
fun.
are you
Well,
talking
what
about?
about her in the kitchen earlier? I don't think, pop stars should be allowed to act.
I don't understand.
They don't deserve it.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. It was so
Damn
funny.
you. Shakira
But
gets another role, I'm going to go on a murder spree.
Okay,
What?
relax.
No, I'm not going to relax, mother. Do you not understand? If Shakira gets another role outside Disney, I'm going to whoop her at.
Listen, Rachel did not say that exactly. Now stop it.
But
You're
you-
misrepresenting. You're
She did-
misrepresenting what
That
the
was-
child said.
She didn't say that exactly, but she did kind of want to do it.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know why I'm doing this like I'm in the single ladies music video. All single ladies, put your hands up.
Nice one, Thunder. You were correct.
I already am.
That is a lie. That's not true.
As far as you know, mother. Why do you think I'm like this? Help me!
Knock it off, man. Look, why do you
Am I
insist
making
on
you
why do you insist on turning this podcast? Why? Why do you insist on turning this? Why do you insist on turning this podcast into complete and utter nonsense every week?
Because I'm the spawn of hell. I didn't say Satan like you thought I was.
Yeah, I'm like, why didn't you say it?
Satan.
Both of my
Satan.
boys and my oldest
I'm
one.
a spawn.
Stop. Both of my boys and my oldest one, Dave, is the one that started it.
Oh my God.
Years and years and years ago, I got angry about something, and Dave did what? Go ahead.
Satan.
Yep, just like that.
That was the ballsiest thing I've ever seen this man do. He should have been put in a hospital after that. Because
he straight up just called me Satan.
She was legitimately pissed.
I don't even know what it was.
Something.
I don't remember.
And he and I are sitting on that couch.
He just went, Satan!
And she's yelling her ass off about something. And he just, Satan! And she starts laughing.
It just stopped everything. And I was like toast.
I don't know how he got away with that, but I'm really happy he did.
Yeah, because now he gets to call me Satan.
Oh my God, man.
I have to throw in those disclaimers. You never know, man. Somebody might take some crap out of context.
I'll do it. Give me the knife.
Would you stop?
Give me the knife, damn it.
You know, you sound exactly like David when you do that. You sound just like him. It's like
Yeah, his voice is way down here.
It's like the two of you came from the same
We have
mother
the
or
same
something.
vocal cords.
You really do.
We're inseparable twins. Cloning tubes, really.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
kill
you're
them
not
all.
twins.
I'll murder them.
All right, okay, all right. Let's stop threatening to kill people, please. Stop. Man,
If the cops are listening to this podcast.
stop. Would you stop it? Knock it off. You're going to stop. You have got to stop that. You can't pretend to be a killer.
There's an additional 5 bodies under the basement of the house next door.
Stop
What
it.
house that is, you may never know. You'll have to find me, Mr. FBI agent. I know you're listening. And when you do find me, you'll be added to the body count.
Oh my gosh. I can't with you. It's not even like, could you wait until we get closer to Halloween? Which is coming.
I'm gonna kill them all.
Hey, you know what? Great adventure. There are signs of Halloween starting to pop up already. There's decorations.
Hey, you know what's
I'm excited.
You know what's better than that?
What?
Today. Do you know why?
I think you're going to tell me.
Because it's my favorite day of the week. It's funnier that I didn't do it, right?
All right, stop. All right.
That Michael Jackson, Han, he stole that from a freaking cuckoo clock. It strikes 12.
Really? All right, are we done here? Stop. Like I said, eventually that is going to get too old. Especially when we seem to end. Especially when we seem to end every podcast.
I'm gonna break your legs.
Stop. We
You know
seem
what's
to.
worse? You know what's worse than dying? Having broken legs, because you have to live with that forever. I'm gonna steal both your femur bones. You wanna have legs?
Listen.
You can't.
Hey,
They're mine. Give me your kneecaps.
stop.
I want your elbows.
Would you knock it off?
Just one finger.
Stop.
The golden finger.
Knock it off.
James Bond.
That does not work.
James Bond.
No.
You're still at Austin Powers.
No.
Wiki.
No.
Wiki.
Why is it so funny? Why is it funny?
I could be stupid for a whole. Next time you get really pissed off at me, I'm just gonna look you dead in the eyes. Weak. it'll either make you more mad or you're just gonna fall apart on the spot. And then I don't know what the hell John's gonna do, but he probably won't be here. Am I right?
Yeah, considering right now he's stuck in Maine. His truck broke down like completely,
Wait.
like just died.
Wait, what did his truck do?
It died. Completely broke down.
Are you telling me that it broke?
Not exactly like that, but yeah.
It's dead.
You know, I'm
I
surprised.
killed it.
I'm surprised.
Come with me.
Hey, I'm surprised that we don't get.
My name is Hades.
Would you relax? I'm surprised that we don't get complaints about you blowing people's ears
No,
out.
this is the kind of thing people love. You're all little masochists. I know your secrets.
Okay. Oh
I'll
my
whip you.
gosh. I can't. You insist on ending every podcast with all of this
Shut your
nonsense.
mouth, mother.
And it's
Shut your
just
dirty mouth.
and it's just over and over and over. You know, eventually that's gonna get
Eventually,
old.
you'll add to it.
It's gonna get old and you're gonna need a new
Eventually, I'll
act.
merch. It'll just be a silhouette of Michael Jackson moonwalking. It'll say, weak-eek. We-eek.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, I
That's
told you.
awesome.
I put a cap on the thing so I don't kill people.
Yeah, well,
There's
I'm
just
glad-
a fluctuation in my voice.
I'm glad you did that. Now that we have finally figured out the sound issue.
Which one of you lovely people want to tell me why so serious?
Here we go.
Which one of you people want to walk with me? Want to walk with me straight to the fiery depths of hell with the Batman?
Okay. All right, Dan.
You know,
I
what-
think.
you know what Superman? What's great about Superman?
What?
He's to fuck.
What is wrong with you?
Did you know that in the comics there's a thing called pink kryptonite?
I did not know that.
Yeah, so there's different shades of kryptonite. Kind of like how there's different Green Lantern cores. So each kryptonite does something different.
Isn't it blue or no? I don't know.
Kryptonite, in general,
Yeah.
it's green.
Oh.
There is a blue kryptonite, and there's a red.
Okay.
There's a red kryptonite, which is the most dangerous because it just has completely random effects. Like he'll hold it one time and he'll just die, but next he'll hold it and it'll put a flower on his head. Like it's that kind of random.
Okay.
But guess what the pink kryptonite does?
I don't know.
It makes him gay.
No, it doesn't.
It makes him gay.
Well, that's just
I'm
weird. Who creates kryptonite?
Jack Kirby? I don't know what the hell you want from me there. Like that.
Well,
that
where
is
do
not-
all the different colors come from?
The rainbow, which is why pink is gay.
You need to stop. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I went into that voice. That was very. What's his name?
I don't want to.
That's
I don't
what's his
want to
name on Who's
offend.
Line whenever he does.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Carol Channing.
Yeah, Carol Channing. I'm sorry, but I have to kill you now. If you do it.
That's funny.
Are you weak? From that comment. Nothing will ever get you like weak. Ha ha. Woo. Ha
All right.
Wait.
No, not wait. I think
There-
it's time to
there
start
be-
wrapping it up now.
There have been things unveiled on this podcast I can never see the light of day. Wait, hold on. I don't think.
Well, this is true. This is true.
Listen,
But there-
you were not right for me on that one.
There are other viewers that come later.
Yeah, I mean, they don't care, though.
No, they don't, but I don't ever want to purposely offend. This is for fun.
Watch this. And if anyone gets offended by this, tell me, and I'll never show up on the video ever again.
That's not true.
It might be after this, because you might not want me on here. Do you want a Joker or a Batman line?
Joker.
Mr. Smith. Okay, Joker. Listen, the whole world's just gone mad. And I'm the Clown Prince of Crime. So what do? I call Mr. Thundercunt.
I hate you.
First name Smith, last name Thundercunt. And I just have one question for you, Mr. Cunt. Why so...
Dude! That word, don't. Please don't. Please don't. You saw me referring to him as Thunder.
Why
and you have to say that word. Do you know that word?
Serious.
That word is horrible.
There's an entire video by a group called College Humor, which are hilarious. And it's an old video, but it was, we need to find the C word, but for men. And they wound up coming to the conclusion of just poisoning the douchebag that they were talking.
Okay.
Subscribe!
Would you stop?
Subscribe!
Oh my gosh. I can't even.
I'm breaking out into nervous sweats, but that's only because I know the cops are watching. And they'll never find the bodies. Yo, this would... Honestly, if you're a serial killer,
dude,
that's the best cover ever. You just get on national news. Yeah, well, I just killed someone last week, and just start talking nonchalantly about it. Who's going to suspect you actually killed someone? You'll get away with it for like 2 years, at least.
Okay, Mr. Bundy.
I don't know what the statute of limitations are, but
there is no statute of limitations on murder.
No, I'm. Can you just let me do this? Thank you. I don't know what the statute of limitations are, Mr. Fallon, but you know, I guess I can bring this up now. So last week I was at the store. This dude was just an asshole. I mean, he kept screaming at the clerk the whole time, like, what, you know, just ridiculous. And I actually happened to notice that he parked right next to me. When I got back to my car, he was still unloading stuff because he's a douche. And bought, you know, like 5,000 things. So basically, I wound up going to my trunk where I keep my stuff, and I just took an axe to the back of his head. Luckily, no one was around. I don't know how I didn't get caught, but I took an axe to the back of his head and I just tossed him in my trunk. Let me tell you, blood is hard to get out of a sedan.
Okay,
it's very difficult.
Okay. Can you put the
anyway,
disclaimer out there that that is not true?
But it is.
No, it's not.
You can find the
Because
body
look,
east of here.
Thunder's right. What if there's a murderer running around town and you're sitting here proclaiming? No.
You can find the body 2 clicks east of
I don't
here.
stop. I don't need the popo showing up at the door.
If they do, we have a far wider reach than I initially thought.
Yeah, well, you got a point there, but yeah, I think that you need to stop.
Can you imagine if we blow up, someone goes through previous episodes and see this, like, why did he suddenly stop talking about it? Did he actually kill someone? Sends the cops to the door. Oh, hey, second time this week. How you doing? Yeah, you're gonna. Do you want to see the body there in the basement? You're gonna die.
Stop it.
You tell me to stop it, but
Yeah, yup, exactly. And I had nothing to do with it.
Here's the thing, though. I'd get such a repertoire with the police. Eventually, they'd just stop coming, and then I could actually kill someone.
No, you cannot do that. You can't even say that. This is very similar to not saying bomb on a plane.
Hey, it's fine.
Like, you can't talk about this stuff.
Hey, listen. It's fine. The glove doesn't fit.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
I'm chill.
Okay.
And by the way, I would never say bomb on a plane. I'd slip the flight attendant a note.
Oh my gosh. I can't. You know what? This cannot become a what if I was a serial killer podcast.
Also,
it can't.
again-
We cannot do that.
Also, if my intent wasn't to just make out with a bunch of money, I probably would just, well,
Okay.
I would
let's-
walk bar.
We need to wrap it up.
The only thing I need to wrap up is this damn burrito, because I'm freaking hungry.
All right. Can we wrap it up now? Are you okay with that if I go ahead and end the podcast, son?
No.
How about if I
You think you run this?
How about if I
cute.
How about if I
This is
take
my show, damn it.
No, it's not. All right, come on.
I like how you guys probably couldn't see, but I just ripped the mouse out of her hand. It's
I took
my
the
show,
mouse
damn you.
that he ripped it away. Oh my gosh. All right.
I also love the idea that eventually you think that we will become popular enough to where cops will show up. That's flattering as hell.
Hey man, stranger things have happened.
That's true.
We have a lot
That's true. That show's over.
We have
now.
a lot of new subscribers too over the past
I'm not
week.
gonna lie. If the cops ever show up to my door, I'm gonna be like, "You guys are here for the bodies, right?" Damn, I am flattered. Come on in. I got some drinks for you.
You should
set up.
not joke with police that way. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I would be very shocked if.
All right.
I'd be very shocked if I did that. Like so confident, they look at me. Fucking body. What? What? We just wanted to know if you know one of your neighbors' bodies. The hell are you talking?
All right,
You're going
Dan.
to jail.
Dan.
Week.
This is enough now.
Week.
We're gonna end it, right? You're gonna let me end it. End it. End it.
Week.
End it. End it. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. You know what?
The only thing I'm gonna end is more lives.
That is going to do it for this
That's what you
episode
think I have the mouth.
of the podcast. And I have the trackpad right here. So,
Listen here, you psycho. It's up here. Good luck moving it that far down. Try it, I dare you.
all right, that is it.
Move it further down. Try.
We're going to sign off for this episode of the
Yeah, I
podcast.
want to end it.
We
I
hope
want to
that
end
you
the
guys.
world.
We hope that you guys enjoy. Stop.
Wherever you try to end it, I just start. Help! I know I've been pretending to kill people, but she's killing me, Captain! For the love of God, help me! I'm not even her actual son!
Have a wonderful Friday.
I'm bleeding!
Have a great weekend.
Whenever I do this is very Dave.
And we will
He'll start doing something and just, David, oh.
We will see you next Thursday at 7:30-ish
I
when
have
we will
small
be live
PP
again.
syndrome.
And that is going to do it for another episode
You're
of this
all
podcast.
cucks.